degree weather and all of that snow for the official start of her candidacy. And Storm Watch now. We see this in California, rain and hail bringing the tournament to a standstill, but it wasn't bad news for everyone.
I think they should make them play just for entertainment. The scores don't count.
Yeah, some of the caddies taking in the unusual sight. Workers for the course tried their best to use leaf blowers to get rid of all of that pea-sized hail, since the golfers couldn't even spot the hole in some parts of that course. And further north, we're seeing just how much snow fell in Washington state. One family setting up this time-lapse video. You can see as the hours go on, that beach chair just gets covered, and so do any hopes of a warm spring. This out of Olympia, about an hour outside of Seattle.
I mean, I think I was more noticing that tree just kind of
yeah, getting heavy there.
Exactly.
Now, we also want to remind parents out there, Prince William County schools will be closed tomorrow, and Arlington Public Schools will be on a 2-hour delay. Fairfax County Schools, as you heard Brian mention, also on a 2-hour delay due to all of that weather. Your kid's doing a cartwheel, so's mine right now.
Like,
jumping on the bed like that promo.
This was going to be our first full week of school.
Yeah.
Since the
Weren't
holidays.
you saying we haven't had one?
Not since the holidays.
Goodness.
Not
Yeah,
5
I believe
full
it.
Days.
I feel it.
All right, we have to be safe. I mean, err on the side of caution. I think we have 2 events,
Yeah.
tonight into tomorrow, and then another Monday night into Tuesday. And I think the major road surfaces and the treated roads, for the most part, should be good, but sidewalks, side streets, those will have some concern out there. Not a big snow event, but it's a combination of wintry weather. Outside right now, we're checking in at 40 degrees with cloudy skies right now at Reagan National Airport, but some of our suburbs are already starting to see those temperatures drop back and trying to see some precipitation fill in. You see a lot of blue on the maps, but the air is super dry, so that precipitation falling into that dry air and not reaching the ground just yet. Just a few reports far west of 81 and some little bit of light snow starting to fill in here as we head through the next couple of hours. But look, Winchester down to freezing, 32, 33 in Hagerstown, 36 in Luray, 36 in Warrenton, and the whole area under winter weather advisory tonight through tomorrow morning because that light wintry mix develops and it'll be a combination. It's hard with the temperatures and the atmosphere from the surface up. It can be a combination, some sleet, little pellets of ice, freezing rain, which is a glaze to some snow, a combination of everything. Light in accumulation and light in overall amount that comes down. It's not a big system that's coming down here. It looks like a lot of moisture headed our way, but as I keep mentioning, that atmosphere pretty dry out there to start. Here's your futurecast. So while you sleep, some snow, maybe a little sleet and freezing rain will fall, keeping a close eye on temperatures. That'll be near that freezing mark. But now the model's hinting that by tomorrow morning, we may get a little bit of a lull. Temperatures will be cold enough and untreated surfaces could be slick. We may get a little bit of a lull with some breaks in the action. And then through the midday, our temperatures actually climb, some spotty showers, but we're all, for the most part, above freezing unless you're up closer to Pennsylvania. So through the middle of the day, no issues. That's why the advisory drops. Tomorrow night, a second wave comes in here. And as we head into the evening tomorrow, the temperatures will drop back in areas, look at this, from Winchester through the valley, Hagerstown westward along 68, and all along upper Frederick, Carroll County. Look at all the blue and pink, so they could have some prolonged periods of icing and snow into Tuesday morning, while most of us here in the city are just wet and overcast skies and not seeing as much of an issue. So light glazing of ice potentially tonight into tomorrow. That's what we're keeping an eye on for some of those suburbs. A mix to some rain from our area down through the valley with maybe an inch or 2 by Monday morning in those far northern areas off to the north. We're not seeing a lot of snow accumulation around here. Light glazing of ice at best with some rain to the south. But then as we head into Monday night to Tuesday, as I mentioned, we have that second wave that comes through. With that, that's where we could see maybe the potential for a little bit more of appreciable ice north and west for Tuesday morning. So Tuesday morning could be more impactful than tonight into tomorrow morning. And in addition to ice, look at that, potential for some snow, some higher amounts up along that northern tier. So a lot to watch as we head through the next couple of days. Not a huge event, but it is impactful because anything that's wet could be slick. We will try to make it in the upper 30s to near 40 for the next couple of days, but it will be a cold one. Mainly city and south, okay, but areas north and west will be watching, especially early each and every morning for the next 2 days.
All right, Brian, and I also have to mention this just coming in that Manassas City Public Schools also closed now due to the weather. So as you said, better safe than sorry out there. So just be careful out there. And so, Aaron, understand that the Wizards, they were in Chicago, and that's where that snow's coming down there. They're bringing that system with them, apparently. It's going to get cold.
I know. Couldn't they have just left that there? But the good news is the Wizards have been on a roll. Washington has won 2 straight since they made a big trade on Wednesday. How the new guys fared against their former team next.
Live from the Starlight Lounge.
1 + 1 = 2, little too late. A soccer bam boom, who's in the room? Love is dangerous, but driving safe means you pay less. Switch and save, yes ma'am. Excuse me, miss, does this heart belong to you? Would you like it anyway? Scoodly-doo-ba-ba-ba-ba.
When it comes to meal delivery services, not all companies are the same. At Terra's Kitchen, we're intent on being the best. We're not going to give you a beat-up cardboard box. The Terra's Kitchen vessel is climate-controlled and reusable and comes packed with high-quality, delicious ingredients. Each recipe will take you under 30 minutes to make, giving you more time for the important things in life. Then, when you're